So, if you're an appointment setter right now watching this video, listen up, okay? I am about to walk you guys through some conversation training, some of my specific training that I give to my one-to-one students, that I give to all the sales team setters, and sales reps and SDRs that I manage. And I'm going to be breaking it down all completely free in this video. Because why not? I'm all about giving free value, okay? And there's something that I came up with this cool name, to be honest, the other day. I call it the Dave method. Now you can suspect on why I call it the Dave method. My name is David. But let's get into it, okay? First things first, okay? And this is specifically for when you're doing cold outbound. So this can either be when you're looking to get hired onto an appointment setting offer, or whether you're outreaching for your client. But we'll say when you're looking to get hired onto an offer, okay? We need a direct message opening, and the goal is to get them to respond. There's three types of openers, but what you need to understand is that your opener, whenever you send someone a message and you're opening it, and specifically if it's cold outbound, it needs to spark interest. It needs to spark someone to want to open your message and actually want to reply to you for whatever reason that is, because it's either something that they want to talk about is valuable to them, or is it something that they want to find out more. And there's three types of openers you can use, okay? You can use the opening with a question method, okay? So if you're an appointment setter right now, how are you currently booking sales calls nowadays? I'm a commission-based setter and I'm looking to send some clients your way. That's literally an outreach message that I came up with here. Are you currently working with appointment setters, or you're handling all your outreach in your DM solo? Okay, that is opening with a question. It's a simple yes or no answer, and it's something that is very easy for them to respond to. Okay, a key rule is make it easy to respond to, and obviously keep the message short. It's an extremely short message. It's not going to take them years to read, and it's going to actually prompt them to want to reply. Okay, for me as a business owner specifically, there's nothing worse than having people reach out to me with long outreach messages that I'm just not going to listen to. Okay, secondly, common ground method. Okay, here's a method that you can actually assume common ground, right? People love familiarity. Okay, saw you post about something specific. Okay, this works really well if you actually watch their content. Or I saw you like this, I saw you follow this guy. Let's say if this is someone that or say if you're a current appointment setter. Say if you're in a current appointment setter that's working for a client, or you've worked for a client before that, and you're looking to get to another one, and you want to work with someone who they follow the person that you work for. Saw you follow this guy, bro. I'm currently his appointment setter right now. I'm looking to get placed onto another offer as well. Content's fire, by the way. Are you open to working with a commission-based setter at the moment? Okay, it's assuming common ground. Say if they go through their following, if they like a football team. Okay, one of my openers. It was a great opener. It's just something that I sent when I was literally still a setter. I saw this guy, he followed a football team, and I support a specific football team. I wanted to work for you as an appointment setter, bro, but I just saw you support XYZ team. And it just shows familiarity. It shows that you're a human, and it shows that, all right, cool, this guy actually took the time to reach out to me, and he took the time to look through my page and find out more about me before he messages. It shows that you didn't just copy and paste and fire just a random cold DM to 50 other people, and it's actually going to make them more likely to respond, okay? Notice your follower mutual connection, his content's fire. I can see a little bit in yours. Or, notice you're following XYZ, his content's fire. I saw you interacting with this guy. He's a great guy. I've learned a lot from him as well. Whatever it is to assume familiarity, just make sure that you have common ground, okay? Because people resonate with people that they seem familiar with. So if you're looking to outreach to someone, okay, if you're looking to outreach to a client, or if you're outreaching for your client to someone else, and say if it's like a self-improvement offer, and there you see you're outreaching from someone who does self-improvement, and you're outreaching from their followers, oh, bro, I saw you follow this guy. I'm assuming you're into self-improvement yourself then. Simple as that, okay? And then obviously always end it with a question, right? As an appointment setter, key point is, in order to control the conversation, you always need to make sure that you end with a question. And then finally, solution, okay? People love a solution, okay? So if you assume a problem, you've got a clean page, you seem to be crushing it. I'm not sure how you're booking appointments at the moment, but have you currently been able to implement a successful setter? Or I'm a commission-based setter for business owners. I'm not sure if you're the person handling all of your DMs at the moment. I just want to stay on your radar and be there. If you're looking for a hungry setter, I'm your guy. Okay, you're naming a problem, you're naming an issue that they might have, or like something that they might want to solve, and you yourself are coming in as the solution. You're coming in and filling in that gap, which is, like I said, more likely going to want them to want to work with you. Okay, so the key rules are: keep your first message short, make it easy to respond to, and don't be pushy. Okay, point number A of the Dave method, okay? Understand their problems, okay? So when you're outreaching someone, and especially if this is for a client, or if this is you're looking to outreach for a client, you want to do client outreach, you want to do client research, or, ideal client. You want to understand your ideal client profile. You need to understand exactly what it is that their pain points are. And this comes from research. This comes from doing it over time. Like I said, appointment setting is one of those things where the more you do it, is the better you get good at it. I've been doing appointment setting for the past 2 years now. So it's something that obviously I understand a lot of people's pain points. But when you're outreaching for a client, or when you're looking to get an offer, you want to understand their pain points, all right? And because you're dealing with businesses, you want to keep this short and sweet. However, if you're dealing with someone who is like if you're selling a B2C offer, so if you're selling to consumers on behalf of the businesses, you can extend the conversation long. But if you're speaking to business owners about getting hired for their as their appointment setter, you want to keep it very short, as business owners don't have the time to be on calls. But how many appointments are you booking a week at the moment? Are you handling all of the outreach at the moment? Do you have a team? I wouldn't recommend this question if you're speaking to another business owner, but if you're speaking to like a solopreneur on behalf of a business, definitely go ahead with it. But what you want to be doing is you just literally want to be asking them questions about their pain, and you want to be building ammo. If you are looking to get hired for a client, you want to keep it very simple. Okay, how are you booking your appointments at the moment? You're the one handling all of the outreach. All right, I'm assuming it's taking a lot of time. Perfect. They're going to respond. Perfect. You get them booked on a call and you pitch them to be their appointment setter. Vice versa, if it was obviously you're selling to consumers, you're selling to solopreneurs, then you can start diving into more pain. But when you're just trying to get hired as an appointment setter, you don't have to go into all of that. Okay, and we use what we call an A to B framework. Okay, so we take their current problem, their current pain, we take their dream outcome, and then we position ourselves as the bridge, as the solution to help them get there. That is quite literally what sales is. When you're in sales, you're helping people get from point A to point B, and you're creating an A to B or an A to Z trajectory, and you are the vehicle to get them there. You are the ladder to help them across the moat or the bridge. You are helping them get to their point that they've been struggling with. That is what you do if you are selling. Okay, so whether you're selling your services as an appointment setter, business owners, they don't want to be in the DMs all day, they don't want to be on the phones all day. Perfect, that's where you come in. If you're helping someone with fitness, someone's fat, someone isn't happy with their body, they want to get to point B, you are helping them with your training and with your fitness. It's the same with anything that you would buy, whether you're hungry, you go to the shops, the food and the restaurant that you're going to, they are helping you and they're providing a solution and they're selling you their solution, which is they're going to give you food, which is going to take you from point A, which is hungry, to point B, which is full. And that is your job as a sales representative as well. Okay, so pro tip, get them to feel their pain by asking follow-up questions like, how long has this been an issue? Has this been affecting your ability to scale, or has this been affecting your ability to wear those clothes, or, feel comfortable in your body? Because this is what's going to make them feel their pain, and this is what's going to get them to want to take action. Okay, point number B, validate and verify. The goal here is to stay in control of the conversation. And the VVQ method allows us, okay? You want to validate. That makes total sense, bro. And this shows that obviously you've paid an attention. Instead of just asking a question straight away, it shows that you've actually looked at and you've actually realized exactly what they've said to them, so much to the point where you're acknowledging them and you're agreeing with them or whatever it is. Verify. So if I understand that correctly, you're booking about 5 calls a week, but you want to hit 20. So if I understand correctly, you currently weigh 100 kgs and you want to be weighing 90. Okay, question. What do you think is the main thing stopping you from actually being able to do it then? Why haven't you been able to hire a setter to actually do this for you then? Why haven't you been able to find the real setter to be actually able to do this for you then? Okay, so you're validating, you're verifying, and then you're asking a question. Instead of just asking a question like, oh, they say, oh yeah, I'm struggling with getting leads, or I'm struggling with booking appointments. What do you think the main thing is stopping you from doing that? You've just completely disregarded what they've said and they've given you pain. You want to validate, you want to verify, you want to actually make it into a conversation, and then you want to pitch your solution or you want to ask your question. And always end with a question, like I said, to keep control. And then finally, you execute, you book the call. The goal quite here is to simply get them on your calendar. Okay, you want to ask for a call when they've confirmed they've got a problem you can solve. They've expressed interest in working on the set, or they've expressed interest in your solution, and you've built some rapport. Okay, based on what you've told me, bro, I definitely think we can help you. Let's jump on a quick call and see if it makes sense to work with each other. Instead of want to, you want to say you want to say let's, because you're assuming. Okay, an even better question, and this is something that I get all of my setters to do. When we're about to book a call, I'm like, all right, cool, bro. Send me your email, and I'm gonna get a call booked in for us. It's like I'm not even gonna ask you to book a call. I've already assumed that you've got a problem. I've already understood that you've got a problem. I'm assuming the close now. I'm assuming the close. I'm assuming you've got something that you're struggling with, and I am the solution. I am the person who's going to come in and help you do this. When you go to a doctor's appointment, when you go to the dentist, and let's say you need braces, the doctor doesn't say, "Do you want to get braces?" Or the dentist doesn't say, "Do you want to get braces?" The dentist says, "You need to get braces because your teeth are not in good shape." Or the doctor says, "You need to get surgery." So this is the exact same way. It's like, we are going to put you through surgery now because this is what you need. It's the exact same thing as you're an appointment setter. You're going to assume the close. You're going to assume the yes. You're going to say, perfect, bro, send me your email. I'm going to get you booked on a call. We're going to walk through if it makes sense to work with each other. Okay, and then you send your calendar link immediately, or a pro tip, you can actually book them in yourself. You just get their email, you get their number. Obviously, this is after you've qualified them, and then you book them in on the call. Follow-up game. Okay, money's in the follow-up, boys. 80% of appointments come from follow-ups, not the first messages. Okay, so if they engage follow-up 3 to 5 times, this is when you're just speaking to, whether you're speaking to a client, whether you're speaking to a prospect. If you've sent a calendar link, follow up 3 to 5 times if they don't book, and never say just follow it up. Okay, you want to get creative with it, bro. I'm making sure this is at the top of your feed. Send a GIF. You all good, bro? Haven't heard from you. Is this still something you're looking to do? Have you given up on this idea? You didn't respond, so I thought I'd send it again, bro. Last time, I promise. You want to add some humor to it, okay? And you want to space them out as well. Don't spam ideal prospects. Don't spam clients, because they're just going to see you as another salesperson. They're going to see you as another spammy appointment setter or whatever it is, and they're just not going to, reply to you. Okay, and then finally, last but not least, the CRM is crucial. Track down every conversation. Update your CRM daily, especially when you're doing outbound, and know exactly which and where each prospect in your pipeline is. Okay, this is a very simplified video of some appointment setting training, how you're going to get your client, or if you've got a client and you're doing cold outbound for them. I've broken it down into 4 key steps, and it's as simple as that. Okay, take this video away, start crushing it, start booking calls, and I'll catch you guys soon.